Hello guys. Universities went through enormous change for long-term and strategic leadership. Educational institutions now have new foundation for their research, for their a lot of other factors that are affecting long-term planning. I'm going to introduce you some of these items that they were extracted from exploratory research. We found a lot of factors from the literature and then from the focus group interviews, and then send them as a questionnaire to universities, decision makers, rectors, deans, and people that are affected in this area. And now we have the 7 main foundation of strategic leadership in educational institutions and universities. I'm going to introduce you these 7 items. Number 1 is sustainability. Students need to know how it is crucial and important that everything they do, including industry, including commerce, including production, including all the activities that they are doing in each and single day, should be eco-friendly and protecting Mother Earth. This is number 1. Number 2 is globalization. By the term of globalization, what I mean is that university should train everybody for formal and informal education that biodiversity matters. People should know why they need different ethnicities, why they need different colors, why a lot of people with different perspectives should enter to the country, and how it can affect everything, and why it is benefiting the country. Because if I, as a professor, am not educating my students how it is important for their country, for their economy, that foreigners should enter to this society and do the job and get the job, they will never be biodiversity, they will never be foreigners friendly. We need to educate them. This is number 2. Number 3 is fight with poverty. It means that students should know, it doesn't matter what they're studying, history or literature or medicine or dentistry or business and computer science, it doesn't really matter. They need to know how to create commercial value for their society and for their own life, because money matters and students need to know how to do it, how to gain money, how to create commercial value, and how to fight with poverty. Next one is social responsibility. We experience different societies that at the time of COVID, some societies did not have some of the materials needed to fight with COVID. People were attacking to shops, masks were not available, and in some other societies, people were going and buying only the materials they needed, so everybody can buy. We need to know how to do crisis management and how disaster management should be done. Students need to know how to manage disaster and crisis. We need to train them. Next one is world and local heritage. It means that a student need to know what the societies went through, that the concept of morality and literature and history can affect everything in today's decision-making process. Now we are reaching to an understanding that we are redefining the concept of politics and even religion based on moralities. People should know how and what must be done for this concept, for the doctrine and philosophy of morality, and how it is very crucial and important to protect the local heritage, the world heritage, the history, and of course the concept of literature, local language, and different dialects. Next one is commercialization of the university. What it really matters is that we should know that the whole stakeholders of this organization, which is university or any other educational institution. By that I mean professors, by that I mean university employees, decision makers, deans, rectors, university presidents, everybody, of course, and society, of course, Ministry of Education. They should know that this university should consider stakeholders the same way as the commercial organizations are considering them. Who is benefiting and how it will benefit everybody. We need to make this organization to gain knowledge and become a supreme institution. We need to have knowledge management for all layers of this institution. And by that, we should commercialize the university. That's a specific perspective that it will help us rebuild our business, redesign everything inside the university in a way that, of course, factors of science and moralities and whatever we mentioned before are considered, but also stakeholders receiving benefits, the benefits that they're designed to. Last but not least, is liberalization of science. It means that science and research really and seriously matters. For us as professors, of course, it always counts. There are regulations. We should do research. We should publish them. But also, students, even if they're studying just Bachelor of, for example, Business Administration, IT, Pharmacy, doesn't matter. They need to know how statistics and scientific doctrine matters and how it should affect everything. They need to know what it means that the criteria, success factors, and metrics of decision making should be actually extracted from a scientific perspective and numbers. That's the 7 one. So these all 7 factors that I mentioned are the items that we should redesign our decision-making process based on them. And the strategic leadership foundations should contain the factors that we mentioned here.